we do get to the items again, we could be like, oh, we do the division suchly. So, Fleetfoot. Let's start with Fleetfoot. These are the boots. They don't require attunement, but they do take a minute to take on or take off. Take on, put on, or take off.
Take on me?
Yeah, I want to play Aha because I feel like that's copyright. Anyways, though, Fleetfoot. You get a legendary action in a sense. Once per combat. You can use it to do an action, bonus action, or move. And attacks of opportunity against you are at disadvantage. Half your movement speed. And that's once per combat. Once per long rest, you could tap the boots together and then get a swimming or flying speed equal to your normal movement speed. So now we can finally go fly around everywhere, as the gods intended for man. Not at all. If they wanted to do that, they would have made us air cockroaches. Or filthy Kenku. Actually, if Kenku can't even fly, what am I saying?
No, it's like their whole thing.
They can't fly?
Yeah, like their whole curse is that they can't fly. Like, that's their big thing. Obviously, they can't talk. That's part of it. But yeah, they got their wings clipped.
Ha! What idiots. Moving on. Riptide. It's a +2 longsword. You know, really fucking sweet. I think the biggest catch of it is that once per combat you could do what the Gravelight Knight did and cause a bunch of in the case opposing direction for the Gravelight Knight, he brought them down from the sky, these beams of Gravelight. With Riptide, you'd be doing the opposite. You'd form fissures and geysers which shoot up Gravelight. 7 5x5 spaces. They have to connect in some way, shape, or form. Corner count. And you can just make a little wall of Gravelight that lasts until the beginning of your next turn.
Or alternatively,
trap someone.
You could use them to make very meme images.
I mean, yes. I don't know how much you could do within seven spaces that have to connect, but yes.
Thinking something, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Go Air Force.
So what is that? How is that connected?
You didn't see the two dudes in the jets that made the penis jet line? Oh yeah, they got fired. They got
fired so fast.
Understandable.
Shame.
Worth it.
Yeah, honestly, it is a shame.
Yeah, they had to, they had to have coordination to get that dick in the sky.
Why are we?
Last but certainly not least, Terminus, the helmet. +1 to AC while attuned to it, and at intervals of thirds. So once you're below at or below 2/3, at or below 1/3, or 0, there's differing effects or ongoing effects. When you're at 2/3 or below, you have a +5 to your movement speed. Pretty nice. And you get a D4 to damage when attacking with weapons. Keyword with weapons, not with spells. At 1/3 or below, you get another 5 feet, so that's 10 feet. D4 to saves. When you drop to 0, you take an immediate turn, interrupting the current turn. That does not end the turn that damages you, it just interrupts it. 10 feet becomes 20 feet increase. You cannot heal yourself. Damage you take does automatically confer a death save. But that's an automatic and immediate turn for you to do whatever needs to be done before you die. Or maybe you won't die, who knows? Maybe you can move yourself into an advantageous position for others to heal you on their turn. Or you take 3 attacks of opportunity and die instantly, which would be pretty fucking hilarious. So yeah, those are the items. Fleetfoot, Riptide, and Terminus. Who wants what?
I think we should probably start with the sword, because that's potentially the easiest one to divvy out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually no, because 3 of you could use it.
What type of sword is it again? Let's see.
It's a long sword.
Long
Not a
sword,
finesse
okay.
longsword, mind you. So if you use dexterity mainly, then it'd be kind of at a loss.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't go with the great sword option.
I wanted to diversify how many people could use it. Also, bastard sword imagery. Like that a knight would use.
I could take Great Weapon Master at the next level and do an absurd amount of damage with that.
I mean, it's up to you, my man. It's up to you. You can two-hand it. Like that is an option still.
Yeah, 1d10.
Fine.
Plebeians. These are rookie numbers.
So yeah, what are y'all thinking?
I'm
'Cause
thinking.
after we determine this, I'm gonna take a shower real quick.
Yeah, I'm thinking Ruhan or Fia on that one.
For Riptide?
Mm-hmm.
Fia, what is your strength?
My strength is 2.
You mean +2?
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
my
I'm relieved now. I thought you meant literally 2 there for a
Two.
second.
She's
Oh,
negative
no.
4
I think you'd
strength.
be like you guys would have died a while ago if that were the case.
Yeah.
I see. You are an actual stickman.
I am a noodle.
I feel a noodle would do more damage than you.
It depends on the type of noodle.
thanks.
We're talking about glass noodles, and are we talking about like
A wet noodle.
Maybe the foam noodles you get at swimming pools, maybe?
a pool noodle? Yeah, that's at least a 4. That's at least a 4 in strength.
Oh, okay, I take that back then. Maybe the wet
Yeah,
noodle,
like the
That's
wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man.
That's a 7.
Really? You think? Okay, all right.
That's just not my
Aerodynamic, I
size.
guess.
Oh, by size.
If he slaps you, it's probably gonna hurt. I'm just saying. Because he's fucking wailing his arms around everywhere.
I have tried to stop a inflatable bounce house that was getting hit by the wind, and it did not go well.
Goodbye.
Oh, I imagine you probably went along with it, right?
Well, I had to jump up and I tried to hit it, and no, it just wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't having any of that.
Thus my piece is made. But yeah.
Okay. So we have 2 potential for that one. Let's talk about the sandals.
They're fuck you.
What are we thinking?
I think any of you could use it.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't take attunement, so.
Anyone? Any?
I'm thinking Ruhan there as well because
Can't
Two
get everything to Ruhan.
I know,
Mhm.
but
Good.
two reasons.
Okay, you could, true.
Flying cow, holy shit,
Terrifying. Yeah, truly.
If only you're a pig man.
and also Red Bull,
Oh my
Oh,
god.
of course. Yep.
energy drink.
That is an unforeseen point that I did not consider, and you make a valid argument.
That's an
Yeah,
exceptionally
yeah,
good
I
point.
mean-
Memery is always a valid point when distributing loot.
Exactly.
But giving Ruhan more action economy is disgusting. So
Accurate. Especially since he's collecting the bonus actions as if they were Pokemon.
Oh, I just got another one.
Did you? You got a reaction, I thought.
Oh yeah. You know, I never decided if I was gonna do stone or ice. I should probably like sort
Yeah,
that out.
yeah. I mean, I don't think you guys are gonna fight anything today, but I don't know what the passive effects for each of them are. That was the thing for stone.
Their advantage. Well, stone is dark vision and advantage on insight,
Okay, and then I think ice is animal handling and
and in intimidation. Yeah.
intimidation. Okay, I was gonna say like persuasion, but I was like, no, frost giants aren't persuading. They're crushing.
It's a form of persuasion.
It's a form of
They
coercion.
can't fight back anymore.
It's a form of coercion. Yeah. So what we? Oh my god.
another option there is Fia, making the sorcerer more slippery. It's always good. And
That don't say it's slippery. That's
Like,
You
I don't
shook
think
it
any
there.
of us would have said that except for you at that point.
Mhm.
also
I'm just saying, Fear
more
has
weapon roll.
a resounding reputation of euphemisms. Not even intentional ones. Just yeah. So I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's embarrassing how I just yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
I like how you had
purposely
to.
doing it, so it's okay. But
I like how you had to like carefully pick your words on how you said you were doing it.
You just gotta roll like
Just
this
because
every
you
5
could have-
minutes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, okay? That joke was not needed, Garth.
yeah, getting back to it.
Okay, and that leaves the helmet.
Wait, wait, did we decide on where Fleetfoot's going?
Just getting potentials.
Okay, okay. Terminus. Funnily enough, I think this is a case where Ruhan shouldn't get it.
Yeah, because he gets
He never
damaged.
takes damage.
Yeah. Once in a blue moon. He went unconscious for the first time in the last fight, and that was a boss.
For the first time in forever. You're
The,
frozen hours.
I could see an argument for Rose to use this one.
This one does take attunement.
Yeah, and I only have one thing attuned anyways. I would like to hear your argument because I'm curious.
It will allow you, because you play very cautious, right? Which is totally fair. Like you do when you're ranged, makes sense. But this would allow you to play more high risk, high reward. It would give you more tools to get in the thick of things and.
Or it's specializing you when you need to dodge around the field.
That too.
Also, she isn't immune to taking damage, as the last couple fights have very well proven.
Indeed, but I think it's also a situation to consider. It could be a completely nothing on her.
That is a very good point.
Also true.
Because there was the fight with the giant seahorse, and I literally only took friendly fire damage. So it's like, it's a weird swingy item with Rose.
It could be very valid, but it could also be just 1 AC.
There is... which one? Ruhan, no. Korg?
I mean, I definitely like it, but I also have the attunement.
Yeah.
It's not happening.
Actually, that's a
Same
question.
for
Who has max attunement? You two. Korg, how many attunement
Yeah.
slots do you?
Oh, I'm full.
Yeah,
Huh.
I'm full too.
I have
You guys are free to
swap things around.
like swap things around, or you can give it to your NPCs.
Right, that's a good point, because I think
Yeah.
this could be a very good Varric item.
Honestly, Varric has like 1 or 2 or 0 actually. Let me
I
check.
think this is a very good case for a Varric item.
Yeah, because he does like get in the thick of it a lot of the time.
He has one. I
Yeah, that's
actually
very
forgot. I forgot he has the appropriate power. I actually straight up forgot he has this. That's a good roll.
There is a
I
point.
mean, that's a good argument.
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
could see Varric getting a lot of mileage out of that.
it's also it feels from a roleplay standpoint weirdly enough very fitting for him. I'm just like I don't want to fucking die again, so this is gonna keep you from dying to an extent.
Okay. So
yeah, okay.
Are we good on that one?
I think so.
I can roll
Yeah,
with
I'd
it.
say so as well.
I think that's a very good fit because he is very mid-range,
He also
right? And
Yeah.
if he gets an item while, like, unconscious, he could say, "Here, stick this to me in like 5 seconds."
Yeah, 5 or 6 seconds.
So I think that's it. Okay,
All right.
down
So,
to down to 2. Then.
One down. One down. Mission accomplished.
Oh, to the grumpy helmet.
I mean, hey, needs a helmet upgrade.
Yeah, it's definitely on brand.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The thing
Actually,
is, he's
that's
just
a
gonna wear
really
his hood. He's just gonna wear his hood over it. So now it's a faceplate.
I mean, hey, didn't it have like antlers or some shit?
It did.
Yeah, it's thematically fitting with the hood as well.
He's looking like a fairy king now.
I mean, hey, he has a fairy queen, so it works out.
Lame.
Yeah, gross. All right, so
Fleetfoot.
sandals. What are we talking about?
This is a case for anyone, honestly. Doesn't take
Honestly,
attunement.
Mm-hmm.
And take attunement. Kicks major ass no matter who the fuck has it.
That's the beauty of buffing action time is that any action provided
Just-
is good.
Does Fia have access to fly?
The fly. Yeah, I do. I do already. Yeah.
Well, fly is a touch though, so she could cast on anyone.
True. I'm just thinking, like in dire situations,
To get
is
the
that
hell out of
something
dodge.
where like having that option on multiple people could be very beneficial?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Definitely.
I think here are my thoughts. Putting an archer in the air is probably like the best option.
Oh yeah. Okay.
The same could be said for a ranged caster though.
Mm,
Right, it could. Which is why we have fly.
Ah, fair.
yeah.
So
You
that's,
might not
that's
always be able to.
Escape.
I thought of a euphemism, but I'm not going to say it. You won't always be able to get into contact with everyone else. You'll always be able to get into contact with yourself.
right.
Replacing
And
contact with touch, and then that's the euphemism.
as a bonus, you know, Rose is also pretty strong. So if she needs to pull someone out of a bad situation, that is a valid like.
Is she just
way
an
to do.
evac chopper now?
So you're saying you identify as an attack helicopter?
Yeah. I can dig the reasoning there. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But
I don't have any points against it, yeah.
All right, big sword. What are we thinking?
This one, luckily, is much narrower field. So
Right. So Abigail definitely not going to need it. Varric probably wouldn't use it if he had it. Rose could be useful, but it's a secondary useful.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, it'd be better on some.
Korik, you have an option, although I don't think this is a bad option, but you do have the Shadowblade option.
as well as the Spirit.
All right. Lorelei is a temporary character, and also I think Dex based.
Dex base.
Mhm.
Fia, what are you thinking?
I'm not too sure because it's based on strength, isn't it? So
Aye.
yeah. So because my dex is higher than strength, so I
Oh,
suppose it
okay.
just so it just depends on.
Okay, by how much?
It's just like strength 2, dexterity 3, so it's not like a huge leap.
Okay.
Okay,
I suppose
gotcha.
it's just-
So, okay, so it would. What do you have for a weapon now?
It's just a rapier.
Okay, not a +1 or anything.
No, just a base one.
You have to get that later today.
So even with a minus in strength, this would still be at the very least a +1.
You guys all get
Well-
an upgrade set.
Okay, so yeah, that kind of changes the situation.
I mean, it
right
doesn't
there.
jump you to a +2 though. That's the reason I made this one a +2. Originally, it was just gonna be a +1, but then I was like, we'll just if we're
So-
giving a blanket statement to a blanket upgrade to everyone of having a +1 weapon suddenly is other than the cool ability. Isn't
Right,
insane.
and that's my point. A +1 rapier is exactly equivalent to a +2 longsword.
statistically.
The only difference is the. Is there a range on that? What is the range you can cast the ability out?
So you cast it out from yourself, like you cascade it outwards from yourself. The first space
Gotcha.
doesn't activate where you are, because that'd be pretty Pyrrhic.
Yeah.
But yeah, it does start from
Right.
where you are.
So like
Imagine you sinking the blade into the ground or slamming into the
Mhm,
ground, and the
mhm.
geysers erupt essentially.
Okay. All right. Yeah. How often do you think you would use that?
I mean, I try to throw a few sword attacks in there now anyway between turns. So
This wouldn't count as a sword attack, so it wouldn't proc your swordboard
Yeah.
stuff.
okay, how often can I use it per turn? Let's see.
Which one's for the
what's
ability?
per
The one.
combat? I mean, it's pretty similar, I suppose, to the way it sort of acts as what's it called, lightning bolt. So
Yeah, that's a good point.
yeah,
Right.
So,
So is it
It'd be a swap out for that.
So is it a situation where you would want to use that over lightning?
Yeah,
Bolt
definitely.
through
Yeah,
the
you
it
can
would be,
control
it would be
where this path goes. Lightning bolt's a straight line.
yeah,
There's
yeah,
also-
definitely.
If it cascades out from you, it would also encourage you to get into melee to use it.
Exactly.
Mhm,
So
mhm.
that would be
Swordbard
my
should be doing that
concern.
anyways. Unless you play crossbow swordbard, which a lot of people do.
Yeah, if you want to be lame.
Sword!
about it.
Yeah. Aren't bolts just really small swords? If you
I hit
think
from
about it?
far away.
very hard argument.
So
I love doing that in Rainbow Six, where it's like knife fight. I'm like, yeah, sure, bullets are knives, right? Just really you want small ones that go very fast.
So here, my thought is, if you think it's something you'll utilize a lot, go for it. Like absolutely go for it.
Yeah,
However,
no-
I think it's best to spread out that sort of AOE damage that we could put onto multiple people in case
This
we
is
have
fair.
hordes.
Mhm.
Hordes.
True, yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, if nobody else wants it, I probably would use it, to be honest, because it would save a spell slot. But if other people want it, then yeah, they'd go for it. But aye.
The biggest cases are you or Ruhan. Those are the two biggest cases.
Mhm.
With Korra coming in a close second.
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, Core, because he has Shadow Blade, so you probably want to stick to those.
Yeah, I like my Shadow Blade.
Okay.
It's not as if you have a warped blade or anything.
Gotcha. Okay. I think it would be best to spread it out, but if you really think you're
I
going to use it, go for it.
concur. My vote is Ruhan, personally.
Yeah. Okay.
Ruhan's it is. Riptide.
That does bring up a question. What does Abigail and Korak have for AoE?
Abigail doesn't have much for AoE.
Okay.
Yeah, she has basically nothing. Now I'm looking at it.
Okay.
Does magic missile count?
Okay. All right. So we are.
The thing is, Abigail is like designated hero. Like Varric is like swingy, kill or heal. She is like the more designated healer in the group.
Gotcha.
So that's why I don't pick up a bunch of damaging spells for her, or especially AoE ones. Support stuff. Now that she's source, they got that level 3 source for her. Well, she's had it, but twin spell, super fucking sweet. Stuff like that.
Hmm.
But it does sound like items have been distributed. Yay.
Mhm.
Oh, I think you were gonna go take a shower, guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna shower and get all this hair off me real quick.
They don't like blow it off you or something like with the little. What's the opposite of a vacuum? A blower. Air
Sorry,
blower.
a blower?
Blow dryer, whatever.
Blow dryer. Yeah, they don't like.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she has a name.
I mean, they do, but terrible.
Don't do
Trust
that.
me.
Oh my god.
Anyways, continue.
Low-hanging fruit.
But yeah, I think they're kind of curtailing that with
Right.
COVID
Makes
going
sense.
around.
Fair enough.
I
Fair enough.
I don't know. Regardless, I know I got hair over me, so I'll be right back. 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Good day.
All right. Good. That means it's time to use the restroom again.
Ah.
Caffeine has kicked my ass.
I should have waited.
Yeah.
That being
okay.
said, we will start once we're back and stuff. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna go run for a pee as well then.
I'm pretty surprised the
Oh,
Fleetfoot
I
thing
need
doesn't.
to.
Huh?
I had forgotten to adjust my cantrips. I'm like, wait a second, I don't have this many cantrips right now.
Hold on.
Hold up. So yeah, now I have fixed it.
You have many toys to play with. I'm surprised that Fleetfoot doesn't give just like a +5 to movement speed as well. But at the same time, it gives a lot of other stuff, so I shouldn't really complain. I also completely missed that it had a flying speed until, or I think you pointed out, being like, yeah, a flying Minotaur sounds terrifying. I'm like, wait, what? This flies?
Yeah, man, it's really cool.
That's cool as hell.
No more Eldritch Blast.
Blast.
It's gone.
Really? Were you just not making use of it?
No, I'm no longer a warlock.
Oh, I completely forgot about that, yeah. Yay, Paladin.
I've abandoned my warlockian ways.
But you still got the bird. Because the bird is cool as hell.
Narrative.
I love that. I just love that there's, like, you had to make a specific feat for it to, like, be much more effective, which is it committing suicide. It's just like, in any other situation, this would be a really bad thing, but in this case, it's exceptionally good.
Yeah. Also, I mean, it's like, by itself, it doesn't pose big enough of a threat to actually warn people attacking it, other than that irritation. Like, what the fuck's this? Get out of my face.
Yeah, like a giant swatting a fly situation.
Mm-hmm.
God, I was recording it.
What would really benefit me right now is the second reaction. Should see if I can work towards that later.
Yeah. You need the,
Ward?
Yeah, that. Because the fuck is an action economy, my dude?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Oh.
Why did you stagger the word like that?
Hmm?
No, I just heard Fred say hello, but it was like, oh.
Oh, okay.
No
Anyways.
reason.
Why is your avatar just a very nice suit with the spaceman in it?
Because I like very nice suits.
Understandable. Do you? This
Ooh,
feels like a
yeah,
silly
quite
question,
like
but do you
that,
own
actually.
suits?
Sorry, come again?
This seems like a weird question, but do you own any suits? Or do you just like the appeal?
No suits.
Oh, nice. How much do those cost typically?
I mean, I depends. Do you want a tailored suit? You're gonna have to cash out
Bucks. Gotcha.
and eat noodles for a few months. I don't do that.
Hmm.
You can get off cheap by getting suits from stuff like H&M here in Sweden, or a store brand called Dressman, which is kind of like,
I like that
I don't
name.
know. Yeah, Dressman.
We dress the man.
Let's see. Suit pants and like a blazer. What it would run you about. Let me do the conversion real quick.
Oh god, it's 9:45.
About like if you want like a middle of the road suit, it's nothing fancy. It's not poor quality or anything. It's just plain suit. It'll be like $170,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
and then you'd have to buy a shirt and a tie separate.
Mm-hmm.
That's not completely out of the realm of possibility. That's
No,
Mm-hmm.
but like you can get away relatively cheap with the suit.
I'm back.
hi.
Hello.
Yeah, that's a
Sushi
good
Nut.
point. Actually. Like I went to, was it darling? What store was it? No, the big one at the mall. No, hold on. With the Swedish name.
IKEA?
Nordstrom?
Yeah, Nordstrom.
Nordstrom.
Yeah, that one.
IKEA,
Uh,
Nordstrom.
We went there to check, and they had this rack with items that were going out, and I found this brand vest that had been reduced like, I don't know, like $700.
Oh, Lord have
Oh my
mercy.
god.
Yeah, did you cop it?
Oh yeah.
Big time.
Nice. You lucked
Oh, I
out.
love.
Like
Yeah.
Mario.
Hey.
Oh,
God, yeah, I love it when you find stuff like that.
I have a friend he's like, he just finds that shit all the time. Like, all the time. Also, give me a sec. I gotta talk to someone about food, I think.
Alright.
Because I remember I had a friend like that who she managed to get her entire weekly shop for under £1. And
Okay.
I was like, what? Admittedly, I think it was all like going out a date the next day, but I was still just like, what?
But
the
still.
fuck?
nice.
Yeah.
Like, if you eat
I
that
was,
within a week, you're probably fine.
Yeah, I was just gobsmacked as well.
Here's $5, go crazy, and they come back with $4.
Oh my god, yeah. She was, yeah, I remember she managed to get like a pair of really posh shoes for like a £5 as well. She just had like a ton of vouchers for.
Nice. Very nice.
I don't know, she had the touch, the magic touch. As some people do.
Maybe not tell her that one.
I mean, you can live affordably on very little. You just can't do so lazily.
Accurate.
That's why I hate people like, I can't afford to live. Well, what did you eat the last 3 nights? McDonald's?
Well, there's a problem.
Okay, well, yeah, I shouldn't be affording, $20 a meal either.
Spend those $20 on, a cooking class.
I actually don't need that. If you can, like, gain access to, like, YouTube in some way, just, like, go to a local library or something, then you can just, like, look up recipes and shit.
Hello.
Dude, and that's the thing,
Yeah.
right? If you're motivated, you can live off nearly any budget, right? If you're motivated, you can live off of a budget of $0, right? You need to get really good at your bushcraft.
Gotta level up to
We're talking
level
about-
15.
What'd I come back to?
Just memeing on people complaining that they can't live off of their money they make, which is factually inaccurate for most people.
Nah, if anyone is looking into it, I got Budget Bites. Budget Bites is great.
Oh, I
Exactly.
might actually have a look at that.
Yeah, take a peek.
$2.
It's pretty good.
Pumpkin pie.
It's got a good bit of diversity too.
Slow cooker mashed potatoes. That sounds so good.
It's got meal prep stuff as well.
God damn it. I regret us bringing up this conversation now.
Oh,
Why would you rather
actually,
you didn't have this site?
No,
up in,
it's
in knowledge.
exceptionally good. It's just that now I'm so hungry.
Oh, it's gonna get worse when we talk about the food later, though. Listen, it ain't my games unless I talk about how fucking good food is. All right.
Fair
Anyways,
enough.
speaking of our game, are we all here,
I think so.
including Mr. Nordstrom?
Yes.
All right.